Okay. Okay. No, I'm really glad you said that because something I wanted to talk to you about today is this little rabbit hole that I started diving down this week
Oh, good.
from this company. I have my notes here.
Okay.
It's this company called Osmo. Okay. And they've been working with AI and Google to develop digital scent mapping. Okay. So like you just said, is this Kush fresh in the garden? Is this Kush like cured? Is it from the jar? Is it like a leaf? Is it all these things? All of these factors, okay? And the thing about this digital scent mapping is what they're trying to do is create a situation where you can get a computer AI to print a smell for you based on digital mapping they've been doing in like the Google sphere. Okay, I'm going to try to use real words to explain this
Yes.
because
Yes.
it's
Okay. Now,
really abstract
yes.
and I'm not even convinced it's real like at all. But supposedly they've developed some degree of it enough to announce it. So like the idea in this digital olfaction research, okay, is that they want to be able for you to capture a smell using GC technology, gas chromatography, which we know is in existence, we know is currently being used, but we also know that it's big. These are not little teeny tiny blood picker machines you can fit in your pocket. These are like massive room sized machines. So they've created one where you can take a snapshot of a smell. The GC machine automatically breaks it down into its molecular components,
Okay.
okay, using AI analysis. And then
Hmm.
it gets sent to a printer that prints the smell for you. And the craziest fact in this whole story is that the printer is very specifically the size of a fridge. Okay, this is just like it's in every single thing you read about this thing is like the printer is the size of a fridge. And I'm like, I'm not even sure any of this is real, but because they're saying, oh, it's fridge sized, all of a sudden it's like maybe it is real. So I'm just like, I'm just letting you know, but it is this is real. This is real research that's happening. And part of what they're trying to do is digitize scents. So, like, if you said the words Kush leaf, it has been had all of these smells inputted into it. Of like, there's like 40 billion smells in the world, and we've only discovered like 100 million of them, right? Plus, we know that smells can also be invented. So, actually, the number of smells in the world is completely unlimited, it's infinite because we can invent new smells at any time. And part of the work that this machine they want it to do is to create smells that no one else has ever smelled before and then print them with quote superhuman accuracy.
Okay. Great. I like that because it's not like the idea of something, a scratch and sniff ham and cheese sandwich isn't even close. So give me that superhuman accuracy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. No, but then there's so much nuance to it because the idea is that the AI can predict what a molecule smells like. So just from its structure. So they're trying to input, like this is actually happening. They're inputting all these smells into this Google Cloudscape using AI to analyze its molecular components so that you could later take a snapshot of a smell and this AI system would know what it is and be able to basically print it. Like we don't even have a word for what it is that it would do.
This is so crazy to me because we get a grapefruit and you take a snapshot of it, and now we're seeing we've analyzed the quantity of like nucotone in one sniff, and then it's going to go and print that amount onto some other thing, so I'm getting the same impact of that same VOC. I okay, great. I hope they do. And I will move my refrigerator into the garage so I have space for the printer if I need to. And people can just fax me cents all day.
That's no, that's literally it. And what they want to be the end product is sort of like a pocket sized headspace type machine, right? Like where you can absorb the smell and then store the smell and then be able to recreate the smell like at any time, pretty much. Like they want to create it to be like a Polaroid. And the idea is like, we've seen so much progress towards the other senses and ways to enhance our experiences. So, an example they used in one of their blogs was like discovering how hearing works and creating like hearing aids and creating like health related devices. So, another thing they reference on this website is like, they're working on inventing a smell that repels mosquitoes. So it's actually like something, a perfume that you could spray on that only a mosquito could smell. So like the dog whistle of the scent world, but for mosquitoes. So like, but it's so abstract that even though they're actively doing this research and they're actively inputting all of these smells into this cloud, it's so abstract that we don't have words for it. So they're comparing it to things like hearing aids and Polaroids and printers and refrigerators, which are arguably not that futuristic of devices. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, good. We got to start somewhere. You can't be like, this is the VR of sense. Like, what does that even mean? Yeah.
Yeah, I know that's the thing. Like, they can't be like, use imaginary things to describe imaginary things. But yeah, it's on the go. And I went to the website. Osmo is this crazy startup that is trying to make this crazy thing happen. But we've seen a lot of failure in this avenue in the past.